Rita doesn't have a problem with the little alpaca. It's just, she just wants to show, maybe she just knows that she's already above her. It's just the donkeys. I don't know. Here she comes. Beverly kicks her again. And then look at Voodoo and Bucky's turn. This is amazing video. I hope that someone will take this and analyze it. I don't feel like I don't want Rick to feel like he has to keep doing stuff for me, but I do love the fact, not me, I do love the fact that he takes and can analyze and break stuff down to teach others. Y'all know I'm a lost cause. So that makes my life easy, just videoing things and letting someone else kind of break it all apart. So here's what I'm going to say, and this makes no sense to anybody probably, but could it be that since I think that it's just going to take time. We have to just give it time. And as brutal as it sounds, to know that there might be some growing pains, that's just kind of nature, my friends. That's nature. It happens at every school playground. It happens at every office building. It happens in every family dynamic. It happens at church. There's always going to be a pecking order, and it sucks, but there's no difference here on the farm. You're going to have, your animals are all going to be jockeying for position. Every time you make a move or a change, they're going to all jockey for position of who's above who. And what we have to do is just try to find a way that they don't hurt each other while doing all of that. All right, so this is the idea for how we're going to this is how we're going to round off our corners for now. This is not permanent, guys. We use our gates here. We use our gates. We use our pastures. But for a temporary solution, so as Rita cannot pin anybody into a corner and kick them, that's what we've done. Let me show you over here. Oh, and look at the round pen. We're super excited about that. We're going to get all 3 horses up in a little bit and see how that works out. That will be a different video. Here's the other side gate. So if Rita does run the horses, the donkeys, she ain't gonna run the horses, or the alpaca, looky here. Now there's no corner. This panel here rounds it off to where the donkey will not stop. The donkey will keep running, or the alpaca. And then the hardest part is over here. Obviously, this is a very large section, and this is where we keep their water, so we don't want to have this for long, but for temporary, we're going to move their water out. I'll show you where we're going to put the water. This will kind of make it to where they can't get cornered off here inside this part of the barn. It rounds it off, and then I'll show you what we're going to do for a temporary water. Now, when I say temporary, friends, it's not going to take long for them to establish the pecking order. And once they establish, here we go, we're putting the water inside here. We're cleaning it up. I'm going to fill it up so they'll have a place to come get water. But when I say temporary, it's not going to take long, friends. It's not going to take long for Rita to establish where she stands on the pecking order. She's not going to come out every single day and do this exact same thing. Once everything's established, then we're good. As far as the round pen, I don't want to focus on that right now. We have bigger things to talk about, but we are excited about it. We actually had more panels than what we needed. They recommend 50 feet. We ordered 60 feet. Once they got it set up, we realized real fast that the extra panels, we'll hold on to them. We're not going to move them out, but we have a 50-foot round pen, which was the recommendation. We also have it mounted, so the person who's controlling the horse will stand here on the mound, kind of like a pitcher's mound. And so you're looking around like this over here as your horse makes it slaps. And so lunging it. So we're excited about this. There's a lot happening today, friends. The last thing, there's 3 cows that I've yet to be able to move. Well, we all know which ones they are. There's Gracie, and there's Marilyn, and there's Jezebel. And so we're not in any major rush. I'm not going to move them in the heat of the day. And so a lot going on, but a lot I wanted to talk to you about. And so this is going to be our solution, temporary solution, until all of the pecking order has been established. Well, hello, boys. They're like, what's happening, Dad? What's happening up here? Well, I'm going to tell you what's happening up here. We're working. We're working, okay? We are working. Well, hello, beautiful. Yes, we are working. They get along so good. They all get along so great. Hi, sweetie. They're like a gang, y'all. Have y'all noticed that they're like a gang? They're like a gang. They all come up. She's already got her a limp. Sweetie, you're still limping? Sweetie, are you okay, my love? Yeah, they're like checking out everything. They're liking this. This is one of them round pens. We like these things. These are awesome. Let's run. Voodoo and Bucky's want to run. Now, we can lunge Bucky's, but only one direction. Bucky's can be lunged, but only on his good side. You don't want to lunge him on his bad side. Look, they realize now everything's been rounded off. Oh, they're like, hey, what in the world? They don't get it yet. They will. Okay, friends, it has come to the moment. This is the moment of truth. We are walking with Rita. Come on, Rita. We're going to let Rita loose here after let's get out of the slippery spot. Come on. Hey, we got a new friend. I want you all to meet a new friend. I want you to meet a new friend of ours, okay? This is Rita. Rita, you're going to be sweet. I'm going to walk away, and Rita's going to be a sweet girl, and everyone's going to get to know each other, and they're going to find out real fast. Now, what I'm going to do is stand close, so just in case, because I already see that Beverly already has a small limp, I'm just going to let Rita know that I'm also a protector of these babies. So I'm just going to walk around with them and let everyone kind of do what they're going to do, but I will intervene if I need to, even though the experts are going to say, Lester, you should just get out of there and let them do what animals do. Oh, so we already got a kick to Rita. All right, Beverly kicked Rita, and Rita backed up. I'm not walking them. I'm following, guys. I'm not walking them. I am just following. Oh, gosh, we're all just making circles here. We're all just making circles around the round pen. We're going around the round pen. Look, I'm being followed, too. Who's in charge here? Okay, now this is what I kind of worry about when they get up in these corners. That's why I'm going to get up in here now and not let anything happen to our sweet Indy. And I don't think anything's going to happen. I do not think. Everything's good. Everything's good. Everything's good. Everything's good. Rita's like, hey, that's a round pen. All right, now Ivy's going to do her. It's just kind of a test, y'all. There's a lot of testing going on. Lots of testing going on here. And I'm very happy to report that I think the rounding of the pen is taking off the corners is going to be a really good thing. And the fact that, could it be possible that Rita knows that these guys, meaning Beverly and Ivy, already have been claimed to be in the Voodoo and Bucky's gang, and you don't mess with anyone who wears the colors? It's like an MC, and maybe it's like an MC. If you wear the colors, no one's gonna jack with you if you're by yourself or not. Looky here, look at Voodoo and Bucky's watch. Okay, here we go. This is something, this is something. Okay, this is something, this is something. And look at Voodoo's gonna come to the rescue. He's gonna say, they belong to me, not you. In the whole scheme of things, you are not one of us yet. And if you want to be one of us, you have to earn it. Get back from me. I don't want to be. Okay, now it's Indy. It's all, be careful there, Indy. Sweetie, be careful behind her. Well, I cannot control what Indy's doing, friends. She's just trying to figure out if she's friend or foe. Oh, I have so many questions. Hi, sweetie. So many questions. I think the rounding was a wonderful idea. Just an absolutely wonderful idea. And like I said, I'm gonna stand here for a few hours and kind of be, looky here, looky here, looky here. Rita, I think you might want to, no, ma'am. Oh, okay. Rita's coming for a drink. I am just letting her know that I'm not the one. I'm not the one, lady. No, do not get your butt towards me. You're not going to turn your butt towards me anymore. Everyone said I need to connect to her, but guys, I don't know. I just don't know. All right, powerful video. Lots of neat things happening here. I don't exactly know what's happening with everything. Indy's coming to cool off a little bit. She has no fear of coming inside here to get some cooling. Indy, let's not get all the way into the water. These horses got to drink out of there, baby. Indy, I don't think that's, now see that right there deserves not a hard bite, but kind of like a soft nibble bite, like get out of the water. We got to all drink from that. So what we're going to do is set up additional water sources. Oh my gosh. Indy, sweet love, baby, Indy. You're like a dog. She is a donkey poodle. She's a donkey. Sweetie, you don't need to get in the water, baby. That was so clean. Oh my gosh. Well, how about that? How about what we just watched? I can't wait to see someone analyze and break it all apart for us. And so I want to show you one thing before I let you go. One thing before I let you go, I want you to see what I brought. Oh, can't go out this way. And I don't want to go that way and get myself caught in the corner. How great that those two, because that was my biggest fear. I didn't think that Rita could really hurt the donkeys, but I did think that she could end up hurting poor Indy, and I did not want that to happen. That makes me feel really good. Oh, that makes me feel really good. Now don't forget, Indy will spit too. She'll absolutely spit. I don't think it's going to really deter some animals, but it will deter others. No one wants to be spit on. I'm going to have to check on Beverly and see why she's limping. Our farriers were just with her, just a few days ago. And I'll tell you why. Because there's not really a place that they can be cornered inside here. There's always a way to circle and come all the way around. I'm coming behind you. Don't kick at me. So looky over here. What I think I can do is open this up, allow them access to their other water sources, but just round off that corner and that corner so they can't get in the corner, because they can move around easy enough here. That's what I'm going to do, because they want to come in. Y'all want to come in, don't you? Y'all want to come inside here, don't you? Okay, this is your favorite spot. All right, I'm getting me a wire cutter. I need a pair of wire cutters. I'll be right back, and then I'll help you out, okay? I promise. Give me a minute, and I'll help you out. All right, so now what we've done is we've allowed them barn access. If they want to be in the barn, they're in the barn. But I made it to where we rounded off this back side. So now they can't come into the corners here or over there. They just kind of use the panels. I'll get some zip ties and tie this here. I'll tie this over here. And here comes Rita now. But I think that the horses wanted to be over on this side, and the donkeys too. And I don't think that she's going to back up in here and mess with anybody. But if she does, there's an outlet. Pressure and release is what some people are going to say. If she comes up in here and puts pressure, you know what? That makes no sense at all, because they're going to put pressure right back on her by a kick to the jaw. Buddy, can I come out of here? I just want to look around a little bit and make sure I did the right thing. So yeah, so we have water sources in here, and that we have a water source on the other side as well. And once I get these cows moved, they'll have access to inside here as well. I want to move them cows first, though. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about this. I'm feeling real good about this, actually. All right, everyone, y'all gonna be sweet, right? Baby, why are you limping? Let me look at your foot. Can I look? I don't have a pick. I don't have a pick with me. Why don't people carry picks? It's not anything to do. It's down here. Let me get me a pick, y'all. Once again, I'm gonna need two hands for this one. Whew. I am very happy to say that I don't think, you coming through? I don't think we're gonna have the problems that we were so worried about with the, you want him in the stall or outside? Outside. Oh, outside, okay. Let me move this rake, hold on. So it appears as though we're not gonna have the same problems that we thought we were. And that's good, but we didn't want to see a bunch of horses and donkeys fighting.
Don't let your troubles fester. Come watch Longhorn Lester.
Yeah, something like that.